Hello, and welcome to Carmel High School's virtual open house. My name is Sherry Laseko. I'm a member of the math department, and I'm also an instructional coach here at Carmel High School working with teachers with professional development. I've had a really good time the last couple of days getting to know your students, and I'm excited for this year. Today, we're going to be looking at the following 5 topics that'll give you a good background information as to how our class operates. First, what will Algebra 1-1 students learn this semester? You can see that this is a list of our topics ranging from equations, inequalities, functions, exponents, but we'll also focus on being able to problem solve, being able to collaborate, and then also being able to communicate the language of mathematics, the language of algebra. If you want to know specifically what did my Algebra 1 student do in class today, there's 2 places that you can look. First, Canvas, go to the desktop and go to our Algebra tab, and then our learning modules. And if we look at for August 18th and 19th, there's always going to be 2 dates listed in the module, one for my B3 class, which would be the August 18th day, and then one for my Gold 4 class, which would be the August 19th day. So I'm using this module as an example. If you click on that, I've really streamlined this to be student friendly. You'll see that there's a lesson, and that link is to the slides lesson for that day. That slide will include any videos and instruction that we went through in the class that day, as well as the assignment, whether it is out of the textbook or a worksheet or whatever it may be. If you click on that link, it'll take you to the assignment. And then if there's any announcements, this particular class period, there was an assessment to be announced. So that is the other thing that I include in every module. The other thing that you can do is just ask your students to open up their pathways. We make it a priority to write in our pathways every day. We write the topic that we do, and then we kind of put a box and what our assignment is so they can kind of check their box when they finish it. We also note in our pathways any type of upcoming quiz or assessment so that they have that information. What are the class expectations? I expect that they come to class prepared, and we've talked in class with the students about what that means to be prepared. This is the same slide that I shared with them. I do ask that they bring their Chromebook every day because we do use it in class. We do record our assignments in Pathways every day, and we do want them bringing a calculator with them, not their cell phone. We want them to use their calculator as a tool and to learn all of those different keys so that they are prepared to use their calculator as a tool when they go to take the PSAT and the SAT and whatever other types of tests that they might be taking in the future. And then I just ask that they are respectful to themselves, to others, to the property of the room, that they are responsible for their own learning, and that means being an active participant. As far as how is the grade determined, this is the Algebra 1 grading policy that 30% of the overall grade comes from formative type assignments, classwork, homework, small quizzes, and that 70% comes from our summative assessments. We are participating in what is called a reformative learning process. I've gone through that with the students, and I can summarize it very quickly. It is basically that if a student participates as an active participant in class and then scores something on a summative test that they feel that they can do better on, then they have an opportunity to complete a reformative learning process, which means that they go through a reformation of learning, whether it is working with me individually, working with one of our math tutors during SSRT, and then have an opportunity to retake that test. Your student has more information on that reformative learning process if you would like all of those details. I'm also going to link that in on the announcement for you to review if you have any questions about it. What resources are available to students? If you go to our Canvas homepage and go to class resources, you'll see that it says Miss Liseco's videos, and that for all of our major concepts, I try to list an instructional video. Students find this helpful that if they are absent or if they just need a refresher from what they heard in class, they can go back at their own time and look at that video, start it, stop it, and make sure that they understand the concept. The other thing is that we have student supported resource time. That is our gold day second period. And students can obtain a pass to either come see me and work with me in a small group or to work with one of our student math tutors during that time. Keep in mind that if you ever do need to contact me, that the best way to do it is either Canvas message or email. I am a teacher that travels from room to room, so if you call my extension, sometimes I'm by my phone at the beginning of the day and then not again either till the end of the day or the start of the next day. So either Canvas inbox or email gets to me the fastest, and then I'm able to respond to that in a timely manner. Thank you for your attention. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions that you may have. And I'm really looking forward to working with your student this year in Algebra 1. I hope you have a good evening.